Welcome back, it's great to see you. So today we're going to talk about how long does it take to get an SBA loan. A long time. Enough, you can probably build a house in the time it takes to get an SBA loan. You know, all jokes aside, what if I told you there was a way to shorten that time and to speed up the process and to get it done really quickly? So it really can take a long time. I mean, it typically takes about 3 to 6 months, and I think the problem is when you can get an SBA loan at pretty much any brand name bank, and even local credit unions or community banks. A lot of banks offer SBA loans. But, you know, it takes a long time, and I think part of the reason is a lot of times when you go to the bank, the person that you're dealing with at the bank doesn't really know or understand the guidelines. They're just the person at the bank that's dealing with underwriting, and underwriting at the bank never communicates anything back to the person at the bank. So that person at the bank doesn't really know what to communicate back to you. Story of a local business owner, they were dealing with that exact issue, and they just kept supplying all this paperwork, and it was going on month 5 now at this point, and underwriting was asking for certain paperwork. The person at the bank didn't understand why they were asking for it. And a friend of mine who's a local business owner just kept providing this paperwork and really it was getting really strung out, and it became really frustrating. They almost lost their opportunity. They were looking to buy a building that the person selling the building was ready to pull out, put the building back up for sale and move to someone else. So, you know, they were pretty much ready to, the person selling them this building was ready to move on to someone else, and we stepped in. And we've been able to get the SBA process down to about 45 to 60 days, which is really awesome in the SBA world. We've done that through technology, through eliminating unnecessary paperwork, and from also being able to tell someone right up front whether they're most likely going to get approved and funded or not. So we'll save time that way. If you're not hitting these certain requirements, we're not wasting your time. So when we stepped in, the client at this point was really frustrated. They were super upset. They were about to lose this property. This property was the perfect property for them. And they just went through this frustration of draining process of endless paperwork. Basically, the way the whole package and everything, the way this was put together and presented to the bank and the underwriting was really done the wrong way. There was a number of key items that were missing, which was what was delaying this process, that was never communicated right to the person at the bank. We just started right from the beginning, and we reorganized everything, put the package together in the right way, represented it to a new lender, and in about 45 days we had an approval, and we were able to get it fully funded in about 60 to 70 days, where this client prior to coming to us was 5 months into a process, and we were able to do it in just about 2 months. So a huge difference. And you know, my point is that when you're going for an SBA loan, you really have to have everything in order. You have to be presenting the right paperwork. You really have to know what you're doing, and you don't really get much feedback from any of the banks. So pulling in a third party is very beneficial. It can really help, you know, working with someone who's been through the process, who has experience with it. It really can help streamline things and eliminate unnecessary frustration, but more importantly, ensures that you get the money that you need for whatever you're doing, whether it's refinancing debt or purchasing a building. You don't want to miss out on that opportunity, or you don't want to miss out on the ability to refinance things and continue to grow your business. I can't stress enough how important it is to work with someone that can really navigate through the SBA loan process. I got a link below. Please check it out. We'd love to help you, and we're all about saving time, frustration, and money. We look forward to helping you grow your business. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Be well.